Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to HIMediaTV. I am your host, Evan from HIMediaTV. And today I want to talk about Marvel Rivals. Yes, I Can't Shut Up Unless You Tell Me To has been resurrected from the grave yet again for me to have the opportunity to talk to you about this new game. The Overwatch clone has been out for a couple weeks now, and I have been indoctrinated by the adorableness of Jeff the Landshark to play it, and I have to be honest. It's really good and really fun. People have been saying this is what old Overwatch felt like, and I'm like, you know what? I probably would have enjoyed uh old Overwatch a little bit. Still would have played it because this is not my type of game, but Marvel Rivals is free to play, and so being somebody who just enjoys solid gameplay and does not feel compelled to buy cosmetics, good deal for me. Although I will say the Jeff Dolphin pink dolphin costume does look rather enticing. That being said, I played about an hour of it, hour and a half of it on stream, and I wanted to talk a little bit about that. Marvel Rivals, you know, if you're like a big old like canon, like the canonity of comics must be respected. First of all, like they retcon that shit every 5 to 10 years, so it doesn't matter. And second, it's just good old solid fun. I choose not to think about team comp and like what that is like lore wise because it's just quintessentially a good time. Obviously, given the thumbnail of this video slash podcast, you can probably tell that I am a Jeff main, and I am proud of it. I haven't really. I mainly played as Jeff just because I found him so fun, and despite being primarily a healing character, I have personally found that Jeff hits like first of all his singular attack hits like a freight train, and being able and I found that combining sniping my opponents from afar with his little AOE bullet paired with basically constantly spamming bubbles and streams to keep my opponents alive won us most games, honestly. And in one of the things I will give Marvel Rivals credit for is a good like support actually fucking matters. Like we're not an afterthought. Like many people may know, friends of the show may know that I play Elder Scrolls Online, and there's certain activities where a healer or something is wanted but not necessary. Here, it's absolutely necessary. There are games that I noticed that when I focused more on killing people, we lost because there was not enough healing to go around. And specifically, Jeff's kit is actually particularly good at healing. You can heal people from remarkably far away, as well as being able to give them burst heals when they're in a group. Just make sure you don't run, hit your own bubble while moving forward. I will say I am kind of fond of there not really being. I don't think I saw one. I like that it's objective based gameplay and there's not a deathmatch variant of it because I feel like that would just be unhinged. That being said, I think it would have been a lot of fun. The maps are varied and beautiful and intricate. There's lots of little nooks and crannies. Every time I've replayed one of the different maps, I found like a different aspect of it I didn't know, and I thought it was a lot of fun. Also, Jeff's ultimate is very funny. I did the spit people off the edge bit many a time. It was very, very funny. Um, on the sound design, I will say that the sound design of Marvel Rivals is very, very good. The UI sound effects are basically like bar for bar, the same as multiverses. If y'all remember that's unfortunately a thing still. Um, and I will say that the amount of effects that you see on screen is a lot, but not particularly overwhelming. I genuinely enjoy Marvel Rivals, and I think it is I think I'm not surprised people are skipping Overwatch to go play that instead. Um, and honest to God, I'm enamored with the game. It's not something that's going to be in my regular rotation, but God knows if I have a friend that comes to me and says, "Hey, Evan, want to play some Marvel Rivals?" I'm gonna load up Best Boy Jeff and heal them as they run down the objective, as God intended. Couple other notes. I do like how that there are, team compositions that you're incentivized to actually do because people will get buffs and stuff. When I am teamed up with Luna Snow, I get 15% extra healing, and my spit attack, my only attack, does I think ice damage on top and freezing damage on top of its normal one, along with doing a little bit more damage. I like that as an idea that sort of like, incentivizes people to play different characters to get thematic buffs. That's really interesting. I like it. I specifically ended up in teams a few times with Rocket, Raccoon, Groot, and me, Jeff the Shark, and it was a lot of fun. Also, having like cute little quirks like being able to ride on Groot's shoulder and, not only shoot him like shoot at enemies and be like like help long range, but also to be able to heal the tank directly as we go. Now, granted, the healing for me is not as much there, but it is what it is. All in all, I am very happy with my time with Marvel Rivals. I might end up revisiting it again in the future. I do say that when I was watching it and then the vibe I got from it, it made me want to go back and play a little bit more Pokemon Unite. I'm generally not a competitive multiplayer kind of person, but this game felt like rewarding. Like even I as a healer am able to like hit people, and kill them and, also heal my team at the same token. I think Marvel Rivals is going to be around for a while. I mean, given it's created by like a lot of the people from Blizzard who created the first Overwatch, it being this good is unsurprising. I've seen a lot of people bitching and moaning about the mechanics of the game kind of being broken. Jeff being able to eat characters and jump them off the fucking cliff being one, another one being Doctor Strange setting up a portal outside the enemy door and then putting the other portal outside an enemy's overside a cliff to get a bunch of quick, easy kills because people rush forward. I think that that level of insanity lends credence to fun. Obviously, because not everybody can play every character. You're not going to get a bunch of Jeffs or a bunch of Doctor Stranges like constantly spamming ultimates at each other. It having one hero of each per team lends, I think, to a better experience. That there is fun within a certain level of unbalance. There is an inherent fun to that, and I think that's ultimately why Overwatch One was so fun for people, and why Marvel Rivals now is so much fun for people as well. Thank you all for watching. Let me send you the pre-recorded Evan. This video is brought to you by Factor. Skip to that much like ahead to skip this in its entirety. Uh, Factor basically is the meal prep thing. You get 50% off, yada, 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 using my link. Link can be found in our bounty board on Discord. Doing so not only gives me, funds the show $110 per person who signs up, a big people, but it also gets you guys a pretty cool meal thing for a much more reasonable price at 50% off, if I'm being so honest. You also get a title and 10 crowns. Now to go into my legally obligated contractual thing. Yeah. Eat stress-free with Factor's delicious, ready-to-eat meals. Every fresh, never-frozen meal is chef-crafted, dietitian-approved, and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. Choose from a weekly menu of 35 options, including popular options like Calorie Smart, Keto, Protein Plus, etc., etc. Factor takes the stress out of meal planning and sets you up for success. Skip the grocery stores, prep work, cooking fatigue. Instead, get chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals directly to your door. On the table in 2 minutes with their ready-to-eat meals so you can get back to playing ARAM and suffering. Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for considering doing this. I know it's probably going to, I know this is a big ask to do, 50, $60, but hey, I'll pay rent. I'll help you pay rent. So like I said, $110 per person who does it. So if y'all willing to do it, I appreciate you. And ad is officially over. Video starts sometime now, I guess. Poggers.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to talk to me outside of this video, outside of live streams, or just join the community and be a part of it, you can do so at himedia.gg/discord. Discord links there. We'd love to have you. And given the financial situation of the economy right now, I know this is a tall ask, but if you have the scratch to spare, please consider donating and becoming a supporter at himedia.gg/tip. All of our perks are serviced through our Discord channel, including early access videos, exclusive videos, and more. Your generosity is a blessing, and $1 a month is a boon to my mental health. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate you, and have a great day.